The Riddle of the Earth, Chapter 10. The British Isles before the Ice Age. Apart from the causation of certain well-defined geological epochs, beneath certain accumulated strata are found the petrified or fossilized remains of animals or plants which were living at a time when they were suddenly buried beneath the accumulations. The nature of the particular species thus revealed enables the geologist to determine therefrom the character of the climate at the time they were thus enveloped. For example, water lilies of a subtropical variety have been discovered within 8 degrees of the present North Pole, and whilst this does not by any means imply that there was no Arctic Circle, for the pole may have been elsewhere, it does prove that at the time in question places like Spitsbergen, Scandinavia, Greenland, and the British Isles enjoy a climate graded from subtropical to tropical. Yet this was so comparatively recent as to have existed during the late Tertiary Age. In the neighbourhood of London there are indications of a subtropic climate, for fossils of the cabel palm, ebony, laurel, oak, almond, plum, beech, elm, fig, vine, and other trees, when the red deer, rhinoceros, and mastodon roamed the forests, are discovered before the Ice Age, which exerted so enormous an influence on the climate in the north. One remarkable fact stands out from these investigations, namely that these periodic and colossal changes were not universal or even regularly distributed. It is significant to observe that the latter overturns in the northern hemisphere were not reproduced in the southern. There was a day when the fern tree and lemur were common to the northern as to the southern hemisphere, until by some dramatic circumstances, while they were obliterated except as fossils in the north, they yet survived and continue to do so in the antipodes. Australasia can boast of many early species of fauna and flora which long ago disappeared in the north, and contrariwise, the northern hemisphere can boast of geological episodes entirely unknown to the southern. The cause of these various epochs betrays many eccentric features and inequalities. I have to wonder if that has something to do with the whole movement I've been seeing recently of denying that Australia exists. One does wonder.